This video was not planned, and you will see just how much it wasn't planned once we get further into it. So, you all see the title. Whatever that title is, I don't know what it is, but when I come up with it after while I'm uploading it, you all see the title. Black people, get ready. Black people Afro-based. Okay? So for anybody that's one trillionth black people living in the United States, get ready. Okay? Get ready. So, what am I talking about? You will find out soon enough. However, simple little body cam. This is what you'll understand this when I get to it in the coming video that I'm going to splice in. Simple body cam, simple. It records in 4K. There's a 256 gig card. Got this from Micro Center. Simple. It was very cheap. The battery lasts long enough. You might need to charge it every day if you use it for 8 hours straight, but simple. And of course, we all already know what's going on here. 18 times 2 plus 1. Okay. So, what's going on? Rather than me go and explain it out again, I will just let you all hear the police report that I just went and filled out, or filed. And I will be following up, I think, the fact that I recorded the police report that I made should let these people know that I am fucking serious. Plus what I said in there. Yeah. So, here it is. Yes.
Hi, how can I help you today, sir?
I need to file a police report.
For?
I nearly got ran over by someone.
Okay. What happened?
I was at the Costco. I was walking on the crosswalk to go in. Two people were walking in front of me.
So, like, as the front entrance of the store, like, were you in, like, the walking area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was actually at the crosswalk, too, like crossing on the crosswalk. Two people are in front of me, a woman and a kid, if I'm not mistaken, or perhaps a man, a woman, and a kid. At least two people. This red SUV with this elderly white male stops for them and stops a good enough distance.
Okay.
I am some feet back behind the people that were walking in front of me.
Okay.
He then speeds up. As soon as they pass, he speeds up while I'm still walking. So much so that he passes. Luckily, he passed me.
Okay.
But I feel the breeze from the car as he's passing me. He then slams the brakes and has the back of his vehicle still in the crosswalk.
Okay.
So that I essentially have to go around. And I'm there wondering what the hell is wrong with this guy.
Understand.
So I hit the back of his car, telling him, "Hey, get the hell on! Like I'm here in the crosswalk. Like you legally had to stop."
Where'd you hit his car at?
The back of the
Glass or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm there telling him because I end up like going into his car like this because he slams the brakes. So I'm like, okay, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
Okay.
Get going.
Did you get a tag number of the vehicle?
I didn't get a tag number, but I did try to ask the manager. His name is Kevin. For the footage to bring to you guys. He said he can't. He doesn't give it out to people. He doesn't give it out to the public. I have to get a police report.
That's at the request of an officer.
Right.
Okay,
So
were you actually hit or just almost hit?
I was almost hit.
Okay, because
But, however, that's not the end of it. He drives off and then stops again.
Okay.
And I'm there like, okay, is this man gonna try something? Because I'm sitting there yelling at him like, yo, what the fuck? You almost hit me.
Okay.
He then, I see the door open. I see the door of his car open because he can't speed off anymore. There are cars in front of him.
Okay.
So I see the door open out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, oh, so he's gonna try it. All right. So I had a black, like those folding book carts. I dropped that, and I turned my attention straight to him.
Okay. Thinking
he
there was gonna
start
be a confrontation of some
yeah,
sort.
and there was a confrontation. So he comes and starts yelling something at me.
Okay.
And so I walk up to him like, hey, you almost killed me. Like, like if I did that to anybody, there'd be a problem. You almost killed me, and then you got the nerve to jump out of your car and say anything to me.
Okay.
He gets in my face, puts his hand on my chest,
Okay.
and I tell him,
So he physically touches you?
yes,
Okay.
yes, he did. I tell him, look, man, get back in your fucking car or you're gonna have a problem. I don't think he probably realized how big I was, maybe, I don't know, but he's like, look, you blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, get back in your, first of all, get your hands the fuck off me, get back in your car.
Was it just
Okay.
the touching of your chest, or did he push you or do anything like that?
Well, no, he went like this, and I'm swat his hand away, like, yo, get the hell off me. If you touch me again, I'll break your arm, old man.
Okay.
Fuck off. You almost killed me. You got nothing to say to me. And then he's like, and then he points at a sticker that's on the back of his car. And I look at the sticker and it's there saying Texas Ranger. And I'm like, oh, so you're one of those people. Okay, well, look, motherfucker. I told him flat out, I'm legally able to conceal carry in Maryland and Pennsylvania. So I can carry in Texas as well.
Were you concealed carrying at the time?
Lucky for him, no. I happen to not have my gun and I happen to not have my body cam, which I normally do.
Okay.
I normally
Concealed
do.
carrying now at all?
No,
Okay.
I haven't gone home yet.
Okay.
But I let him know flat out then, and then he finally got in his car and is like, I told him, yo, this ain't the 1960s. This isn't Texas. And he's like, well, it should be. And I'm like, okay, so
Let me grab
there
a
you
notepad
go.
real quick. I'm going to get your ID real quick, and then we'll go from there. Okay, give me 1 second. And what is a good number for you, sir? And this is a good address on your driver's license?
Yeah. Now, I happen to, I typed in police in the GPS
Okay.
from the Costco, and it took me over to some airfield, something about a
Near
state
the,
trooper.
Is that near the MVA? Like the
I didn't even see the MVA. It was
law enforcement center. So you have a building here, then a building here, and it's kind of like has like a circle where you could park in front.
It wasn't even there. It was somewhere else. It said State Trooper 3 or something like that, and I didn't even see the MVA because I know what building you're talking
What
about.
address did it point you to? Aviation Way or something like that?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
aviation.
that's like the state trooper hangar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where it took me to, and I saw a police officer there, and I asked him, okay, is this the right place? And he, asked me some questions, and then he's like, I don't think any crime has been committed. I'm like, I nearly got killed.
In reference to the driving thing, not necessarily, because there is some issues we can address with the way he was driving, with the fact that he put his hand on you.
Right.
In the state of Maryland, any unwanted touching is an assault, so there is an assault aspect there.
Okay. Is that assault or
It's technically an assault
or
because
battery, or is it the same
we
thing?
we don't use the word battery here.
Okay, it's just all
It's an assault.
Okay.
Basically, in the state of Maryland, a second degree misdemeanor or a second degree assault, which is a misdemeanor in the state of Maryland that I don't witness. I don't have the arrestable powers to arrest him, but what I can do is I'll document everything that you explained to me in reference to,
I mean, they should have the footage at
the
Costco.
driving issue, the confrontation that you guys had. Then,
I mean, now just to be clear, I walked up to him, but he's the one that put his hand on me first. Like, I walked up to him. I didn't.
yeah, so
I'm there talking.
I'm gonna document it as you described me. It was a verbal argument at first. You got in each other's faces. He then placed his hand on your chest or whatever.
Yeah, and I did swat his hand away, but that was after
it's
he.
a self-defense type thing. So it's kind of like a mutual thing. So I don't necessarily know how far it'll go for you.
Okay.
But I can document it. I can provide you with the case number, and then you can take it to the court commissioners if you choose to apply for charges.
Okay.
Once I get all your information, I'll explain that process to you. Okay.
All right then.
Yeah, and unfortunately, most businesses will not get security camera footages unless it's like a police investigation type situation.
It didn't hit me to get the tag number because normally I have a body cam on me.
Yeah.
But I just happened to not today because I wasn't planning on coming here. But I'm like, all right, I'm low on gas. Let me go get gas and get some stuff. So
That's apartment 14.
yeah. Thank you.
And then, what type of vehicle did you say it was?
It was a red SUV. It was older, maybe late 90s, early 2000s. I'm guessing it might have been either a Mitsubishi or a Subaru, but
So late 90s, early 2000s?
something like that. Couldn't have been more than mid 2000s at best, but I think it's late 90s, early 2000s.
And if I'm facing the Costco, was he coming this way or was he going that way?
He was going. If you're facing the Costco, he's going to your left.
Okay, so what happened is somebody was walking in front of you.
Yeah.
You were
Like a woman and some kid, and
like
several feet away.
Okay,
Yeah, and he was also several feet away from the crosswalk.
and you walked through the crosswalk, and that's at that point he started to speed up.
Yeah, he literally did speed up. Like you could hear his engine. It's not like he rolled forward. He was literally speeding up. I'm surprised he didn't burn out.
Okay, and then he stopped, so it caused you to like bump into his car, or
Yeah, he goes by and there's a car in front of him, so he slams on the brakes, and the back part of his vehicle is still in the crosswalk. So I'm there walking, and then I'd have to sidestep to keep going.
okay.
And
So you
I'm
didn't
like,
bump into the car at that point.
well, I did bump into the car, but then I'm like, okay, I got to sidestep now, but I'm sitting there yelling at him as I'm about to walk. Yeah.
And then he drives up a little bit.
He drives up. I'm sitting there yelling at him. Another car comes in front of him because, all cars are leaving. He can't go anymore.
Okay.
And I'm still sitting there yelling at him. And then I see the door swing open.
That's when you thought it was going to get a little bit different. And then
Yeah, and then that's when I drop my that folded cart and then I go confront him.
Did you get a look at the driver?
Yeah, older white male.
Anything clothing wise that you could remember?
Nah, I can't remember any of that.
Okay, so older white male, red SUV, late 90s, early 20s, and you said possibly a Mitsubishi?
Could be that, or could be a Subaru. But again, like, their footage will show everything.
What, after he placed his hand on your chest and you pushed his hand away, what ended all this? Did he just drive away? Did you walk away, or what happened?
As far as I know, what ended it was the fact that I told him, first, if you put your hands on me again, I'll break your arm.
Okay.
And then the second thing is when he pointed at that,
Did he, as a result of pointing to like the Texas and making those comments, did he make any like racist comments or anything like that?
No. At least not that I heard. But when I pointed at that, I'm like, okay, well, I can, I'm legally able to. I mean, all what I told you.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab the case number and then I'll write down some other information that you'll need if you decide that you want to apply for charges. Okay.
All right.
Z-I-N-D-A.
No, X.
First name is X-I-R-A.
R-I.
All right.
Here's this.
Apparently I don't know how to... Sorry about that.
All right.
What's your date of birth, sir? Z-I-R-I-N-D-I-N-D-A.
No, it's X. X-I.
I mean X. I don't know. I'm having dyslexia today. Thank you. That's not 100%. Okay. Just that is fine. I don't know. And then what's the case number?
96840.
Will there be a printout, or is there something I can go online and type the case?
I'll explain all that to you.
All right.
And what time did this occur?
Round about 4:31.
Okay.
Yeah, I went into
And what did you say the manager's name was?
the manager's name is Kevin. That's what was on his name tag,
Did he
Kevin.
give you a phone number or anything?
No. Yeah, I went in to do shopping and then I cut it short and like, you know what, let me go to the police before this is stale in my mind, and now I'm here.
Okay. So my name is. I'll put my phone number in there too. So my name is Officer Ross. This is my phone number, my departmental phone number. It's 240-344-9731. Today's date and the case number is 24-096840.
Okay.
So there's two ways we can do this. I will contact the store to see what footage we have, and if I'm able to obtain like a tag number and obviously a picture of the driver, I'll use that, put that in my report. It's just a matter of me. I'm injured right now, so it's a matter of another officer going out there, getting that information, and then providing that to me, and I'll update my report.
Do they do that today or?
If there, it just depends on calls for service to see how they're busy. If not, this shift's off tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. We come back on Wednesday. So if it doesn't happen between now and Monday and Tuesday, we'll definitely happen on Wednesday. Okay.
Okay.
If we're able to identify somebody and you want to apply for charges, like I said, there's two ways. You can go to the courthouse here, which is just these doors over here, Monday through Friday during normal business hours.
Okay.
Or you can go to the district court commissioner. Are you familiar with where the jail is at all by chance?
I think sometime back I did DoorDash there. I think I know where it is.
You know, Buckystown Pike, 85.
Yeah.
Like if you're driving past the New Sheets is on the left. There's a Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, I know where that is. Yeah.
Yeah, just continue down there. You'll see Marcy's Choice. Make that left. You'll see the jail on the right side, and then connected to the jail on the left side is the district court commissioner.
Yeah.
They're
I know where they are.
Yeah, they're open 24 hours a day. Basically, you just provide them with this case number and say, hey, I want to report an assault that occurred. And then you'll reference this case number. Then you'll also have to articulate what took place. Like I said, since it's a second-degree assault misdemeanor that did not occur in my presence, I don't have the authority to arrest at this point, okay?
Right.
So it'll be up to you to pursue any charges that you deem necessary, okay? And then it's also up to the court commissioner if they determine whether you have enough there for that assault charge.
Now, should I wait until they get the footage and all that? Because that's pretty much what proves everything.
That's on you to determine if you want to do that. I say the sooner you do something like that, like you said, since it's fresh in your mind, you have the information of what happened. They're going to need, to show you proudly, they're going to need a full name and date of birth of the other person involved, so they will need that information. So that's the only thing that's going to hold us up if we can't identify him.
Right.
But I will do my best to have an officer go out there and make contact with them. They normally keep their footage for a little bit, so it won't be like 2 weeks, and that's when we're going to do it. We'll do it at our earliest convenience so we can make sure that stuff is fresh.
All right, then. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No. Was there anything else you needed from me?
Nope, that's it. You can feel free to reach out to me if you don't hear from me within like the next week about anything. You can, if you don't necessarily want to call, I receive text messages on my work phone number, so if it's easier for you to communicate like that, I can do that as well.
All right. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Good night.
That's how you do that. I'm doing it the legal way, because if that doesn't work, well, I tried it your way. Right. So, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Black people, get ready. it's time for the fun and fucking games. I said in some videos back that every single paycheck, 500 pack of bullets. Okay? I can't even remember if I almost filled or if I actually did fill that, y'all know what I'm talking about, that storage can, that metal storage can, that army storage canister of 9mm. I think I might only be one more away from completely filling that thing with what's got to be 2,500. 500 coated the bottom, a little bit. Anyway, yeah, but 2,500 if not 3,000. Just loose, free floating bullets. This. The time for fucking around has ended, alright? For somebody who was in their prime back in 19 diggity fucking 2 to come fucking try me like that, I can only imagine what somebody my age or younger who's on that foolishness is gonna try. Okay? So, right? It's not loaded. I can only imagine. You know, I'm thinking of putting a laser on here because I don't know if it's going to be redundant. Optic for closer range, laser for long range. Never know when you might have to do some stuff. I don't know. But point is, I am at this point, I am so ready for this shit right now that as far as I'm concerned, I don't really have much friends. And the least of all is black friends. And as far as black women go, whatever. But as far as black men go, black men, I don't care if you're Caribbean, African, UK, American, or something else. As far as black men go, you either need to be able to show me one of these. And at this point, I don't care if you have it legally or not. I really don't. Any means necessary, right? So I have it legally, as anybody who's been paying attention to my channel and my videos know. I have it legally, right? I've reached the point where I don't care if you do or not. You either need to have this, or at the very least, and I don't know why you would not have this if you have what I'm about to say, you need to have a concealed carry permit. Not just an HQL, a CCW, okay? Or you are not my friend. That is how you will greet me first if we are to be friends. We can be associates, we can do business, we can do whatever the fuck, but if you are going to be further than arm's length away, you either need to come with one of these, or you need to come with a CCW, preferably both. But at this point, I have reached the point where I don't give a fuck if you have one of these things, legal or not. If you are a black male, black women, that shit, yes, you too, but I'm talking to the men here, and for all who understand why I'm talking to black men specifically, and black women are get a pass. I wouldn't say exempt, but get a pass, and distinction without a difference. There's a reason why I go for black men specifically. If we are to be friends, if we are to associate, converse more than through business or work or something out there, this is what you need to have. Obviously not about to go give out my information online like that. Where the fuck is it? 1, 2, where's the other one? I have them all. This is what you need to have. And of course, it's blank on the back, at least with one of them, but anybody who's watched my videos, you know what these are. considering this, what I'm talking about here, you know what these are. Okay? You need to have at least this, if not both of these. If we are to be anything more than just... Because I nearly died today. And it was one of those motherfuckers who probably thinks the 1960s, 50s, 40s, 30s is coming back. And I can tell you right now, it is not. It is not. It is not. So, there you have it. There's really nothing more to say about this. Black people, get ready. Now, for all the other non-white, non-black, you do whatever the fuck you want, okay? Do whatever the fuck you want. I am talking about the people that look like me. I'm not talking about black and brown. I'm not talking about minorities. I'm not talking about any of that foolishness. I am talking about black people as a whole and black men specifically. And that's it. That is it. So, 2025. Let the fun and fucking games begin. Seems to me like it's going to be hunting season. And as much as I hate cliche buzz phrases, I'm here for it. Later.